We do it for the culture, we do it for the streets. Do it for the hood, yeah, we do it for the D. You on Real Rap TV. You on Real Rap TV.
Yeah, good man. Listen, man, you been making some noise lately. You always been making noise. As of lately, you've been popping up on all kind of shit that I've been seeing.
Yeah, man, I'm just working, bro. Like I try to stay relevant, man. Just work as much as I can, bro. Like I be dedicated to what I do.
It be the ones that call you bro that really wanna trip you. But I ain't fall, I just ball to let my numbers triple. Look, miss me with that bro shit. 9 times out of 10, you on some hoe shit. Try and play me like I'm slow and I don't know shit. I'm game tight, nigga, miss me with that bro shit. You so see-through. You so see-through.
I don't have no choice, man.
So look, we gonna take it back. Like where did the whole Big Gov even come from? Like let's take them back to the beginning.
So back in the day, man, my mom's, man, she used to have company a lot, man, and have friends over, and they used to bring their kids. You know, the old school card parties and shit like that, when they used to pass the joint with the tail clip and all that shit back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But she used to have a lot of people over, man, and their kids used to come, and I wouldn't let them touch my shit. And when they did touch my shit, I used to tell them exactly how they can move the arms and the legs on all my little action figures and shit like that.
Play with it like this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she just started calling me the governor. Like, you think you the governor of everything. You don't run everything. So
I was a kid.
Yeah, and I just took that and ran with it. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
So what gave you the music bug though? Like, did you know right away as a kid you wanted to do music?
Man, my dad, man, for one, my dad was a singer. He used to sing with a group called Five Special. He ended up singing with the Temptations and the Dramatics, you know what I'm saying? So I was always around music, you know what I'm saying? Then, like, I recorded my first record when I was 5 years old. That was what, 85? Yeah, 85.
Recorded your first record?
Recorded my first record.
Like in the studio?
In the studio. Now, the way that went, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a cousin, right? And back in the day, he used to have a rap group. It was him, one of my other homeboys, and another one. They had a little rap group and shit, but the niggas always used to, like, tease me and lie to me, like, yeah, you know, next time we go to the studio, we gonna take you. You know what I'm saying? They used to get their little outfits made. Yeah, they used to get their outfits made, like custom made and shit, like on some Dapper Dan shit.
Like back, that's what they did back in the day. We suiting up, same matching fits.
Yeah, so them niggas used to, like, when they was drawing out their outfits, they'd draw a little one and shit, have me all geeked up and shit. Never made it to the studio. Never made it to none of the shows, you know what I'm saying? So I got pissed off at a young age, and that was my first record. My first record was a diss record against my cousin and shit.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, 5 years old, dissing the shit out of my cousin too.
So after then, like, we like middle school now, like, how was it like? By middle school, did you know, like, I'm about to rap?
Man, middle school, I think music probably was like the only thing that saved me, because back then, like, I ain't gonna lie, my first 2 years in middle school, I wasn't as fortunate as a lot of other niggas. So, you know what I'm saying, my clothes wasn't the freshest and shit like that. I used to get teased a lot, so I used to, like, revert to the music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just take my mind off being teased and all that old shit. But
I feel that, because I used to have to wear my shit like maybe 2 days straight sometimes.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, so we in the same boat. Sure. Like, it was kind of crazy.
That's everybody's story.
I'm gonna tell you when I got up on you.
Yeah, nigga fucked up.
I got up on you. Like, I knew you, but I ain't know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I knew, because you was always making noise, like I said. After I moved out to Southwest, your name was already ringing. I ain't know him, but his name was always, you know what I'm saying, in the air out there. So, I'm gonna tell you, when you got in what movie was that? Envy. Once you got in that motherfucker, I'm like, that's Bro from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
You got a record on there, though, right?
I got a record on there. Maybe two.
On Envy?
Yeah, on Envy.
How you, what was that about? How did you even get that? Now you acting. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and you was young.
Yeah, that was like 03, 02, 03. Dez Walker, man. ML Entertainment. I was fucking with him real heavy, and we was rocking real heavy. You know what I'm saying? The whole ML family, and he put me in the movie. It was just like, all right, you in there. Like, I'm like, damn,
nigga, you was acting like a motherfucker in that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't hard to be yourself, shit.
I'm like, damn, because back then, that was a time where, like, nigga, if you was in a movie, nigga, like, you was kind of that nigga. Like, that was kind of hard. You wasn't just getting in no movie. Like,
I don't think I got the role that I wanted to have or should have had.
Starring good, though.
I was in that motherfucker, but I wasn't in that motherfucker like I wanted to be, nigga. I wanted to have that role.
That had to be lit, though. Like,
yeah, no, it was fun, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm grateful for him even giving me that opportunity, man, to do that, because the whole shit was fun. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ray J spent like a gang of time together. You know what I'm saying? Just bonding and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Then AZ was one of my favorite rappers. Still is one of my favorite rappers. I had a chance to kick it with him, and the motherfucker threw me through the wall in the movie and shit. I don't know if y'all seen it, but in the movie,
yeah, you know, watching that shit.
They gotta go watch Envy. A lot of niggas ain't seen Envy.
You got a stack of them bitches in the house like
a lot of niggas ain't seen Envy. They gotta go watch Envy, bro. Go check out Envy, bro. A lot of people ain't seen Envy.
And it's a good movie.
It's a
right.
For real. Like,
dog, as I seen the movie, I sent you a message like, dog, you did good.
He did.
Yeah,
man. He was a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Nah, that shit was cool as fuck, man. I mean, you know, just the experience, man. And then, you know, it was a full production movie. It wasn't none of that shit where you get one cameraman and he come out shooting on.
Yeah, it was
a full production. So it was a call time. You had to be there at a certain time and all the takes, and then they doing all these different angles and shots and shit. So you'll be on the set for like 16 hours just filming one scene. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, it was a good experience. You know what I'm saying?
Do you got a copy of that movie?
Dog, you know what? I had to download it.
Where can we
from
get
Google? I got it off Google. I had to go to Google and get it off YouTube.
What is it? Like $10 or something? Like
it's on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's not on YouTube like for free.
Yeah,
you can
but
go to it. You can
buy
order it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I think it's on a few other streaming services. I'm not sure, man.
That was a good time.
I think it's on Amazon Prime, dog.
It's on there. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on YouTube though.
Listen, y'all,
it's on YouTube
check it out.
for free though.
Hey, go pull some shit up. Y'all want to see some Detroit shit? Some Detroit niggas making movies way back then, like with the motherfuckers who's supposed to be motherfuckers.
Yeah, Lisa Ray.
You know, Lisa Ray.
Ian Campbell.
Yeah, it was a movie for real.
Got lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, man, like we gonna go back to being about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like I know, the sound of music. We kind of just getting the sound. Are they giving us a sound? Now this new sound, is that our sound?
Man, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for the shit that I'm finna say, but
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying. You know
this sound is the new wave of Detroit sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. Anybody in this room know where George Clinton and Funkadelic is from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Yeah.
So anytime you hear a George Clinton sample, you know what I'm saying, and it's being played in a Snoop Dogg record or a Dr. Dre record,
it's always
that's a Detroit sound.
Right.
That's not a LA. Listen, dog, that's not a West Coast sound.
I never looked at it.
I love the West. Don't get me fucked up. Now I love the West Coast because I'm in LA like this is my second home. Don't get me wrong, but
hold on, bro.
You
just listen to it, bro. Like it's Detroit shit. Like, come on, man. George Clinton is, man, Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't take nothing away from the West Coast because, like I said, I love the West Coast. I mean, I got a lot of history out there too. You feel me? But the facts is the facts, like, bro. So that's to me, that's the Detroit sound. You know what I'm saying?
So how you feel about what they saying is our sound? Like, do you think like they just hitting us with like a stigma that this particular sound is going on?
That's just our sound right now. You know what I'm saying? 2 years from now, it can change. You feel what I'm saying? Like nothing is gonna last forever. That sound ain't gonna last forever, bro. And if y'all notice, a lot of these dudes is not starting to get back to feeling like they gotta rap again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even the young dudes, they feeling like they gotta rap again. They got to. They ain't got no choice because it's too many rappers, like real rappers, that's making their way, they bogarting their way back in. You feel me? And it's like
it's getting real. Like, okay, you better have your shit together.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't no more of that. I tie my shit like this, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more of that shit no more, bro. That shit is over with. So you gotta rap now.
So look, you got this one particular record I want to talk about is Betrayal.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites, nigga. Like that motherfucker, nigga.
Appreciate it.
When the shit you be talking about on that motherfucker, I'm like, damn, was I supposed to write this? You know what I'm saying? Like the shit you saying, nigga.
That ain't the first time I heard that.
Where you get that from? Like, what was the inspiration?
Shit, Betrayal.
I mean, I know.
You know, my whole. At that time, I was going through a lot of shit, man. Oh man, it was a lot of situations at the time. I was dealing with just life in general. It was just so much shit going on. It was, you know what I'm saying, you gotta cut your circle loose because these niggas done flipped it. They doing some weak ass shit. Then you gotta deal with your bitch because she on some bullshit. Then you got family members on some bullshit. Then you just got people in the world on some bullshit. And it's like the more and more calm you try to be and the more and more cool you try to be in the world, motherfuckers test you. Right. So it was just like one of those situations where I was tired of being tested. You know, I can't really. I gotta think about my kids every move I make, so I can't really slap the shit out this nigga because he gonna call the police, or I can't shoot the shit out this nigga because I'm gonna go do some time.
For sure.
So it's, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that shit just came out. Shout out to my bro Pierre Anthony too, man.
Shout out to Pierre Anthony. You be on some shit, my brother.
That nigga.
I see this, man. Hey,
congrats on baby Messiah too. He just had a son, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the daddy club, nigga.
What? For real. So another thing I want to tap on the Nipsey Hussle record.
Yeah, Blue Tear.
You went in on that record. What made you just like, I'm finna just pay my homage with this?
So you know how it go, man. And they can say, oh, I knew Nip, I met Nip, this, that, and the third. I done had 4 or 5 conversations, like deep conversations with Cuz. You know what I'm saying? And
so you met him?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Hella times. So it's like every conversation we had, I walked away with something. You know what I'm saying? And to know what type of dude he was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know him like his homies might know him or like his hood might know him, but you know how you could just sit down with a nigga and just vibe with him, because y'all pretty much on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And it was just a fucked up situation because it was more to come. And when that shit happened, it was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of hit close to home because nigga just had a conversation with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just...
That shit shook the world.
Yeah, but outside of that, just to see somebody so great and so passionate about what they do and so real, for that shit to happen to him like it happened to him, it kind of bugged me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It bugged me out.
How was it down there? You shot the video down there?
I shot the video in LA.
Oh, did they show a lot of love?
Well, in the beginning they didn't because, you know, at the time it was just real sensitive, you know what I'm saying, about the situation and what just happened. You know what I'm saying? And at first they was like trying to shut the shoot down, like, nah. But then the homie of the homie reached out and we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
So where we at now, man? What you got cracking right now? Like, what's going on?
Shit, right now, man, I'm working on this Son of Southwest album, man.
Son of Southwest.
Yeah, Son of Southwest. It's like,
tell me what's Southwest, because look, you know what part we stayed at.
Right.
A lot of niggas be like, that ain't Southwest.
Man, niggas be lying.
You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't Southwest.
Niggas be lying. If they say our part ain't Southwest, nigga, they lying, bro. For the simple fact, listen, man. Our hood alone is the hub for everything.
Absolutely.
The hub for everything. Niggas would not be able to even know what a $700 bowl was. Niggas wouldn't know what a $50 8 ball was.
Man,
you get what I'm saying? So it's like, we the hub for every motherfucking thing. That 4 corners, you know, we got 4th Street, Schaefer, Outer Drive, Jefferson.
They're blocked.
You know what I'm saying?
4-mile radius.
And Viz is going right through there, but
so coming up in Southwest, man. Like I say, you've been making a lot of noise, and Southwest is it's a home base for you. So coming out of there, people from in our city don't even know about this area.
Yeah, we always get left out. Like, you hear about the east, the west. You even hear about the north end more than you hear about the southwest side. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like a thing. It was like necessary for me to make sure everybody knew what side of town I was from. You know what I'm saying? Even though I done lived on the east side of town,
right,
that's home for me. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? And the world got to know about that.
Definitely. So
the world got to know about that.
I'm gonna ask you this: if you could tell like your peers, your younger peers, you know what I'm saying? Because like you OG status, period.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And for real,
that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
For real though, like
that's a blessing.
You got what, about 20 years in this shit, maybe more.
You made more.
Like that's OG shit.
Yeah.
If you could say something to the younger peers and the younger generation that's behind you, what would you say?
Shit, mainly, man, get your money and mind your business. Like that's my main thing. Like, mind your business. A lot of niggas don't mind their business, and when you don't mind your business, it escalates to other shit. And we wouldn't have a lot of deaths and stupid shit going on in the streets if niggas just minding their business. Got to their money and just deal with their man. Mind your business. That's the main thing. Like, man, I know a lot of niggas in my generation, our generation, you know what I'm saying, who stick to the G code more so. You got these young niggas who haven't been taught or haven't been schooled to stick to the G code or even know what the G code is. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I always praise the niggas like HBK or Payroll and them, because them niggas, you could tell them niggas was well molded by some OGs, because look at how they move. You know what I'm saying? And they mind their business. They stay out the way. They don't be in no, like, it's just a different type of feel with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then, like, you got a lot of young niggas who, I seen young niggas jump in other niggas' beefs that ain't got nothing to do with them, and then you end up dead because it ain't got to, cause like, mind your business, stay out the way. Like, whatever gonna happen to a nigga, he brought it on himself, obviously. Let that shit be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. Mind your business. Get your money, mind your business. If you got kids, take care of your kids.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
So look, man, listen, I want to thank you, man, for coming out and doing this interview.
For sure.
I got mad respect for everything you've been to this culture, you know what I mean?
Appreciate
like,
that shit.
You've done a whole lot of shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like on some real shit, bro, and you still been working, you know what I'm saying? Your work ethic is crazy, like, it's amazing, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
And I want to tell you, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? The niggas in this room, we appreciate what you've been brought to the culture and still bringing to this culture, you know what I'm saying? So I want you to tell the people where they can find you at, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on right now, and then I got something for you after that.
Alright, bet. So what I got going on right now, I got the famous The Enemy EP, 4-song EP produced by the homie Royce the 5'9". That's dropping February 7th, 2020. Then I got the Son of Southwest album that's dropping like not too far after that. Then I got the record with the album with me and Pierre Anthony, the partnership, that's dropping. Then, you know, I'm about to shoot this little 20-minute short film and shit / music video for the first single with me and Pierre Anthony called For the Moment. That's off our project called Loyalty Runs Deep. So I'm just trying to really, man, just keep working and keep working and keep working. I got some events going on out in LA in February too. So, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm about to just go crazy, man. I'm about to just go nuts.
What can they follow you at on all the social media?
BIG_GOV on Twitter and Instagram. Big Gov on Facebook. And shit, I'm everywhere, man. I like Spotify, man, I'm everywhere. I do all that shit. All that shit, man.
Google Big Gov, and we go from there.
All that shit.
So look, man, during this time of the show, man, we like to bless our guests when they come here, man, just to show appreciation for coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're a new podcast. We're trying to get this shit popping, Real Rap TV. So we got something for you, my nigga. Let me get that shit. Oh shit. Bless you with a little light something, man. My little clothing line, white man.
Shit.
You feel me? Little jogger for my nigga.
Oh, that's hard.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we in there.
Something light, man.
What size is it, dog?
Let me make sure. You said 1X, man. You said 1X.
Well, okay, yeah. You said do this shit, nigga. Nigga, do this right here. Why you mad, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's hard. That's love right here, man. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm rocking this shit here.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's blue.
And I knew what to do for him. I said, I'm gonna give him a navy blue.
And it's blue.
bitch.
I just bought some new Chucks, some new blue Chucks. I got about 80 pairs, but I just bought some brand new ones. So yeah, it's gonna be crispy.
Christmas outfit. That's a Christmas thing.
Christmas, man. I want to thank Big Gov for coming out, man. Look, this shit gonna be up real soon, man. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching. Man, subscribe to the YouTube page, RRTV Detroit. We in this motherfucker, man. It's your boy Young Ruby signing out this bitch. Yeah.